every single time. They're not done yet, boys.
Yo, okay, I see what this is some anime stuff going on right now. Fuck it, they're going for the
In the Overwatch League, give it up for the Florida Mayhem. I love it. Swoosh leading the pony ride to the stage. These guys are coming in at 0-3 as well after falling to the London Spitfire. They dropped to the Boston Uprising and eventually to the Seoul Dynasty.
Yeah, but I have to say, their game against Seoul was actually really strong. I loved what we saw out of Twig on the second map on her right.
It's the Florida Mayhem. And what God's green earth?
Swoosh with a palm tree. Where do they get that from? Is that real? Some hotel is missing.
He's planting it.
Oh,
look at that. He cares so much about nature. Dancing. Okay. And what's this? This is very elaborate.
it's a banana.
Is that
luring
banana?
the monkeys.
What is? What is Logix has no idea what to do. He's gonna eat it. Oh dear. At least did he take that from our talent room? Because they saw me very angry.
That's a combination of all the different walkouts they've ever done with a palm tree, a banana, manatee.
They're awesome.
Well, they'll always have their entrances.
The thing, every single match matters. That's what makes playoffs so exciting, and I am pumped for Saturday. It's going to be great, but that's going to do it for us here at the Overwatch League. It's been a blast for me, my first day hosting the desk, and I
Happened in the players' cons.
I play hard.
I know the way.
I know that way.
Do you know the way?
There was actually one guy with the way sign.
Really?
Yeah.
This is the way. I know that way. Some guy should stand at the entrance like, guys, this is the way.
This is
Follow
the
the
way.
Cosplay, that's Knuckles. The UK and the Knuckles.
Well, there you go. That was
Hearing some Florida Mayhem.
Yeah, well, yeah. You know, I chat before games too. See, we're just like them, Monty.
We're the same as
We
the
could
players.
be on that
He
stage.
has been, talking to the San Francisco Shock guys, an emotional leader on this team. You really do see him serving that role, especially to keep the rest of the younger players in line. And here we have a substitution.
Well, profits coming in for Hureg, and it was a great performance by Hureg on Eichenwald, though. I mean, really sick fire play. Profit. Whoa! Whoa! I did not see that one coming from Profit. Wow.
Oh, that's a way to start a match.
Someone get Nate Nans around the line. Well, guys.
supports, but it's just a matter of getting used to playing with each other. And if we take the Boston Uprising success as any indication of what this style can bring, you know that the Philadelphia Fusion can get to that level as well.
Speaking of, though, Snillo actually becomes available for them in stage 2. His birthday's...
Over XL. You need to put them down. You're going into the playoffs. You might face again. You need to make your statement right here.
Yeah!
And there it is.
That's right.
Place the venture.
In the crowd today, and Brent, go ahead, hold up the sign he brought with us. Let Torb wall run. Well, our devs back in Irvine, they saw it and they responded with a tweet. Okay.
That's me, yes.
Yeah, that's right here. That's the sign. And here's the man wall running.
He has a katana, too.
I have never seen such a swift Swede other than Reinforced climb walls like that. Shout out to the dev team. Thanks for making
Valiant so far in this series, and Dallas Fuel. We knew this was going to be a close match, but a lot of us were expecting, oh no, not the dab. A lot of us were expecting Dallas to come on top. No, I said not the dab! No!
I think these are the substitutions you really want coming into Ilium.
Don't do this to me, Chip.
Chip's Hyan coming into
Oh,
no.
it hurts. Oh.
And we do have, of course, Seagull this time coming in for Taimu.
So they lose 7 of the first 8 matches. They start to turn around towards the end. You know, they're bringing AKM in. I think they can turn around. Oh, and by the way, the Pacific Division, you look at some of those records, they could easily climb up right back towards the top. So it was a bad stage 1 for the Fuel.
Yeah.
It can get better, though, quick.
And speaking of the Dallas Fuel, this one right here is XQC because it's a throne streamer. And that's been a part of their problem, too, obviously, with their tank line not being there.
Yeah, honestly, look, I think Kakai's had one of the hardest.
It's not really working out for them thus far. And so now Time was back in the lineup. And you have to ask, at some point, something's got to give. You got to change things up. So we don't know what we're going to see from Dallas Fuel today.
But what we are seeing is the entire original Envious lineup here. You've got Harry back in the mix, Taimu on your screen there. He's looking fired up, ready to gel with the team, which was what we figured was a bit of an issue. But now they're loving it. They're having fun. This actually gets me really amped up for what the Fuel is going to bring today.
Today, that is the question on everyone's mind.
It's just Taimu. It's just Taimu. He knows it. He knows he's going to be carrying this game. Look at this.
Oh no, there comes the chips!
Where's that fist going? I thought it was going to be like...
Mercy, there comes the rest. Oh my God, Taimu is alive.
The Hog is back in action. More hooks are coming in. Now Taimu is coming in today very confident.
He is. I want to quote a tweet Taimu actually tweeted within the last 24 hours.
Take the cake. Everybody give it up for BZ here. He's the analyst for the Philadelphia Fusion, and I'll be honest with you, I don't know what's going on here. Can you explain to me, why are you dressed like this?
All right, so the New York Excelsior are 9-1, right? One team's beaten them, and our team beat them, and that week I sent to the guys like a message, like if you beat New York Excelsior, I'll dress up like Sexy Cat Diva, and yeah, we didn't really think it was gonna happen, and here we are. So.
Is this comfortable to wear?
So what I've learned today is two things. One, skirts and tights are comfortable, but women's clothing in the armpit is like really tight. So that's not great. But, you know, I mean, I'm not going to throw it out after this. Let's just say that.
Thank you for that. And how are you handling all the attention that you're getting? Because everybody's just like staring at you as you walk around here, man.
I'm super uncomfortable with it. Yeah, it's not great.
Hey, man, everybody wants a selfie. In fact, I want a selfie. Like right now, I'm going to go. Oh, you know what? We got a whole bunch of easy clap.
I've only died one time. I had 2 deaths and they were both res. I've only died once. I think I got res 2 times on the Valkyrie. These are my only deaths. I was like, all right. We didn't show any strats in the first 2 maps. We showed nothing. We actually were like, oh, we don't have to show anything.
We actually capped the whole map with Bastion. We defended first point. We actually
they saw nothing that matters.
And they showed nothing on Horizon too.
5% of his team's hero damage on their only map win, which, to put this in context, like a good stat for a DPS player would be 25 to 28%, so that's pretty well above average. But Doa, there are some caveats.
There is an apostrophe on this one.
Yeah, unfortunately, the reality of that map, if you actually look at the gameplay, is that he was playing Junkrat, and San Francisco was intentionally taking damage on their attack so that they could build up, as you noticed, Doa.
Couldn't agree more, guys. And that aside, when we come back, halftime, don't go anywhere. Ah! Ah! Ah!
Please kill Kurme, please! And right now, as we introduce our first team, it's the London Spitfire. Gesture leading the action here. Spinning the wheel, and we got to look back to the first matchup. London was able to take down Florida in their first battle, but on Thursday, they dropped the very first game. After dropping Dorado, though, they rallied off 3 straight wins.
Yeah, on paper, this London Spitfire roster is absolutely phenomenal. They are formed of...
So, in that Houston game, we saw London struggle a little bit. What is going on here?
Is that a top hat?
It is.
That's for you. That's for my show.
They've instantly won me over. This is if they weren't before, this is now my favorite team. Oh, hand it to Stylosa. They've won their metagame immediately, so early on.
For the Queen. I love it. I love it.
But they did have a struggling game against Houston yesterday. They're not coming into this unbeaten.
Absolutely not, right? They went in a...
Getting tripped out on the lead in, but I love this squad. They're coming in unbeaten, and that's because they were able to pull off a 3-1 victory over the Dallas Fuel before edging out the Valiant in another big game on Friday. Hurek coming out with drop.
That we can show, and he is the guy who is going to need, I mean, he's already been stepping up quite massively. That's not soon, but we will be getting to him.
His name is there.
His name is there.
Yeah.
It is there. But still...
to knock them out of the first stage playoffs.
The Overwatch League is brought to you by Intel.
Using both support ultimates, but it proves to be successful entering into the fight with Chips Hyan and the Valkyrie and getting the quick res onto XQC. And soon back caps it. That is...
All right. Uh-oh.
You can't let that happen.
You can't use both support ultimates. Have an
And so Pine just kind of figuring things out here, where he wants to try and make his next play.
Casper has gone on to the Pharah again, and we're going to see how long he wants to live this life, because he's going to have to try to deal with Pine. You can do it. Well, not that time he can't, as he gets disconnected from his Mercy, finds himself in Pine's crosshairs right there. And they continue to get... He's so aggro on this McCree. He rolls in, somersaults in. That's another 3-kill life for Pine.
Okay, so in the span of 25 seconds, he gets the Deadeye! I can't even finish my sentence before he kills someone else. This is a...
Back to the middle there. Fleta. He's done okay on the Widow. Hasn't found as many shots as we've seen in the past.
All right, Riptire coming through. They're going to back off and see if they can locate it. They're going to find it, and he gets it!
Are you kidding me? Can this guy do more impressive things, man? Every time, I feel like I've seen the top Jaehong play of all time.
What reactions on that? Has the biotic grenade up, and there we go. It's Reaper time.
That's right. Got that nano boost going in on time, who now gets hooked. Gets the kill anyway. Here on out, guys, but we've got one more map to play. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back.
Running onto you, running onto you. Where's the vault? On the heels back left. Tracer on me. I can't see you. I'm okay, I'm okay. I'm dead, I'm dead. That first trip. Nice. Body blocking. Look, they're C90.
Tire, where we headed with it? Jake doesn't quite know. He's looking for a softer target, but he actually finds very little. Nechino gets the kill on Jake while he was channeling that ability. The Caduceus Blaster paying off quite well. And now over the point, it's a bit of a do-si-do. It's the Houston Outlaws, though, that come out in front for now. Going to be the Valkyrie use. Lynx is going to be very careful. Nechino gets another kill in that fight. The man in the Battle Mercy. What is going on, Nechino? Calm your farm. Will it be the difference, though? Remains to be seen. A couple of big kills from that Mercy. All right. I can't even cast.
Now New York, only a couple % away. Can they hold it? Houston needs to make this fight happen right now. They need to grind it out, and they're getting the kills to do just that. Pine a little bit on his own here. Oh, but he takes Clockwork out as he comes in. There's another one of Linkser. Here's the hard carry. Gets Benny with the Deadeye, and there's another one. Pine, this guy is unstoppable. NYXL takes well.
Noah, Pine did.
And like how to actually get the most out of our large roster. So as long as we just keep playing our game with our core roster and subbing when it's necessary instead of just doing it all the time, I think we'll be able to carry this momentum to playoffs.
Well, I'm sure your fans can't wait to see. Now, anything else? Any last words from you?
I mean, thanks to all our fans, couldn't do it without you. And in the wise words of a good friend of mine, rolled and smoked my doggies.
Thank you so much, Muma. Houston Outlaws take away the victory, and we're going to break the
series is the fact that London Spitfire are very quick to adapt, and Valiant are taken off guard a little bit. So we get a background there.
Yeah. Hey, let's send it back to our casters one more time. We got Doa with Monte Cristo.
Oh man, I could not be more pumped for this 4-map set right now. Seoul Dynasty,
Crowd,
Dallas
Fuel. You can't chant USA when there's one American player on the Dallas Fuel. I forbid you from doing that. Stop it.
Don't worry though. This cast will get much more American though. We say Dynasty here, not Dynasty. Don't worry. They've got.
Maybe the USA chants were for us, Doa.
I think so. USA chants were.